Well, welcome back, fellow YouTubers, toy and toy train buffs, to a quick running session out here in the cave on the Milwaukee Northwestern. As you can tell from my previous video, I swapped out the station again because it was here and I just wanted a change of scenery. Okay. The backstory behind this is this running session is I was taking trains out of the tote bin. I've started photographing as many of my trains as I can. And I figured, well, heck, if I'm going to photograph them, I might as well put them on the layout and run them. So let's do that. Oh, and by the way, for you new subscribers, thank you for latching on to the channel. Welcome aboard. Today we're going to show you a slice of what it's like to be out here in the cave as I run a variety of trains. Now, there is more of a backstory to this particular consist. It's a Lionel 1664 pre-war locomotive with a 265 whistle tender and 3 tin plate Lionel cars, 2631 coaches and 2630 coaches, 2631 observation car. All right. When we got to the States back in '91, because I was stationed in Germany for nearly 10 years, and while over there, I was still into HO scale. When we got to the States in '91, I was wanting to change from HO scale to O, 3-rail O gauge. And back in, we got here the end of '91, so I would say towards the beginning or middle of '92, I had gone to my first train meet here, which was at a church, and the local 3-rail club was set up at that church, and this is where I bought these pieces that you see. They weren't sold as a set. The 3 cars I bought, those were together, being offered together. Then I bought the 1664 and the 1666 plus 1 tender. And these, what you see here, are my actual first 3-rail O gauge purchases. And yeah, so and for some reason, I ran them during the 90s, and then in 2000, I went to Korea, came back in 2001, and after that, I just didn't run them. They just stayed in the box, and I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. I moved on to newer things, other things, and they just sort of sat there in the tote bin. So, okay, well, there you have it. And I just noticed something. Yeah, I've been goofing around with the trains and just doing things. My fireman had an accident on the job, and so I'm just going to screw things up here now, aren't I? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just take him off for now instead of goofing around with him on camera, and I'll set him up properly for the next shoot. All right. Oh, by the way, I've got another fire truck coming in. So maybe my next video, I'll be able to show you the new fire truck. Cool, huh? All right, let's, so from my very first toy train purchases, comes something a little more recent. ABA and 5 passenger cars. We'll get to those. This ABA set was from MPC, which kind of surprised me. When I was taking it out of the tote bin and photographing it, I thought they were more modern era, but they weren't. I said, oh, cool, I got MPC engines. So that was neat. Now the cars they're pulling are more modern era from, 2012. So let's look at that. Oh, by the way, the two A units came together as a two-pack, a set. Then the B unit was sold separately. No, guys, that away. All right, there we go. So what do we got here? These cars I got all together at one time from the same seller. They're all, pretty much separate sale, but this is what you get. The Midtown baggage car, Century Diner, Grand Central coach, the Manhattan coach, and the Hill Point observation car. Alrighty then. So I bought these to obviously match the lightning stripe New York Central dual tone gray with white scheme, which I love. New York Central is one of my top 3 railroads. Milwaukee Road, number 1. Santa Fe and New York Central tied for second. Alright. So anyway, enough yammering. Let's run trains, if they'll cooperate. Well, there you guys go again. Okay. Nice, strong horn on that unit. I have to kind of drive this train because the cars tend to uncouple over the switches. And I gotta watch out for that. No smoke, no whistle in the engine, steam engine. The whistle tender, by the way, does not work. So sorry. And show you something here. There's the engine, and there's the observation. They came uncoupled. Alrighty, so the E unit in here sometimes works really well, sometimes it doesn't. This morning, when I actually want to film trains running, it doesn't want to work. So I can't just back it up to the consist and say, hey, we do that. So I've got the 050 switcher, or crane, the big hand, coming into all right. Let's see how that works. Now, I have been out here with this train this week, running it for a good 20 minutes steady with no uncouplings or no derailments. So overall, it's a good performing consist. Alrighty, I think I've caused enough trouble for one day. Let's bring him on home. What a glorious racket. I love it. Well, that was it for today's running session. These are going to go back in the tote bin. I got some more photos to take. Lots of photos to take. So anyway, there you have it. Thank you again to all my new subscribers. And until next time, tschüss, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, bye y'all.